Hey guys, welcome back. If you couldn't tell from the thumbnail, name, anything like that, the intro, I guess, we are clearly going to be doing another discovery set. Um, this is another smaller brand that I not recently, but not a long time ago, started looking into and wanting to check out. This brand, of course, being Mischief Academy. They do a lot of really cool things, at least that I've seen. I don't know actually. I This is the first time experiencing them, but this is the fairytale discovery set. This comes with one, two, three, four, five, six, seven different fragrances in this discovery set box. And they also give you a $30 code for whenever you're interested in getting a full bottle. So instead of being 120, 130, 140, it's going to be, what is it, 90, 100, 110. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. I have all my tester strips ready. This is a complete first impression. If you can't tell, there is still plastic on this box. So let's get into it. All right, so for the sake of being hands-free, I put y'all on my chest right now. So if it's too loud, turn your TV, computer, phone, tablet, whatever volume down. If I'm not loud enough, turn it up a little bit. I'm gonna try and edit it as loud as I can. I don't have the mic set as loud as it goes because then it messes with the audio. And if I talk loud at some point, then it makes it like really distorted. But if I talk too quiet, you just can't hear it at all. So yeah, let's get into it. Like I said, unopened, so we're gonna completely peel it and everything on our own. I'm super excited to try this brand because I would love to have a full bottle in my collection. I really love these artsy sort of story-based brands. So when something is literally fairy tale slash story-based, that means it's so much cooler. So if you can't tell from the box, there is some little animal characters on there. I don't know exactly why it says fairy tales, but I can't recognize a single one of these little animal characters. If you can, feel free to let me know down in the comments. Let's get into it. This apparently is volume 1 of the fairy tale discovery set. I don't remember seeing more than one volume, so maybe this is their current set and they're planning on making more. Okay, so this is the first thing you see is a little card right here, I believe. Let's grab that. They come with their own tester strips. That's really cool. So this is a little paper cardboard card with all the fragrances, a little picture about them, and each of their notes. So I guess we're going to talk about that. I'll also pop up the notes like right here, listed however best I can. It'll either be right here or right here. I think I prefer doing it up here. I don't remember. Like I said, there is 7 of them. There is Winnie the Pooh, which apparently is a honey vanilla based fragrance. Little Mermaid, which is supposed to be pink champagne, sort of salty, oceany vibes. The Mad Hatter, which is cognac, rum, toffee, so very boozy, sweet, buttery, smooth scent. The Cursed Apple, which is red apple, poison, so a little bit bitter. Lipstick, florals, berries, okay. Hansel and Gretel, which is gingerbread cookies, hot chocolate, rum, cinnamon, clove, tonka bean, and vanilla. That one sounds like a great wintertime. Pinocchio, Palo Santo, sandalwood, peach, saffron, vetiver, cedarwood. So a bit of a childish woody, which makes perfect sense. The wooden boy, what's it called? The Jungle Book is the last one. Forest foliage, fig fruit, pear. I'm not gonna even try and pronounce that, but you'll see it up at the top of my screen. Amber and cedarwood. All right, again, this is a little card and everything. It's pretty cool. If the video cuts out at all, or if it just randomly cuts and I start talking again, that's because I ran out of storage because the phone slash whatever, this is my main phone, so it builds up storage fast whenever I'm just recording. And yeah, I need to delete stuff off of my recently deleted, so it completely clears out of the phone. Anyways, like I said, they have their own tester strips, so I don't even need mine. And they're all labeled, which is great. Oop, they threw it to the side. Then here they are. So we're going to start from this side and work our way this way to finish it off. And I don't think there's anything else I need to say about this. Of course, if you are interested in seeing more content, more brands and stuff like this, leave a follow or follow me. Turn on the notifications. I post every Monday with a video like this. Around this time, I'm probably going to post a little bit more of the discovery sets because I just have a little bit more of the discovery sets right now. I currently have 3. This is the 3rd one I've gotten in. Well, actually, this is my 4th one recently that I've gotten in. But I just decided I wanted to do this one first. So I still have 2 completely unopened ones. And the last video, the Demeter fragrances, that was the first one. So without further ado, let's get into this. So we are starting this off with Winnie the Pooh. So according to the notes, Winnie the Pooh is supposed to be very sweet, honey, lavender, vanilla. What else am I supposed to be picking up? Bergamot, lemon, clary sage, tonka bean. So I mean, that's what I'm assuming it's going to be. It's almost in the sense of Grand Soir or an actually good JPG Lamel elixir. Which, if you can't tell, I don't like it. I don't like most any JPG fragrances. If you can't tell, there's one right there. That's Le Beau Le Parfum. I really love it. I love the coconut in that. Again, Winnie the Pooh. Let's try it out. I can already smell it, and wow, that's really nice. You can definitely tell there's honey and lavender. A little bit of vanilla. The sage is very prominent. You can tell that there's a green, almost smoky type of scent, which of course is sage. I remember growing up, my mom used to burn sage a lot. She had a very weird spiritual part of her life. Not like religious spiritual, but just straight up like crystals, sage, and all that sort of stuff. So that scent is very prominent with me. I really do like the scent though. It just has a lot of memories to it. Tonka bean, I mean, how can you smell tonka bean? It's like in everything nowadays, especially the vanilla scents. It's almost a little bit medicinal with the lavender and sage together. And honey makes it almost smell like a really smooth cough drop. Did I say cough? Cough drop, if I didn't say it right the first time. That's pretty good. I don't know if I'd wear this, but I can definitely see a slightly older man or woman wearing this as a signature scent. For some reason, they have to be a white man or white woman. I don't know why. And they have to wear a lot of rings and leather jackets. Or if they're the woman, very flowy clothing. Pretty good. Overall scent-wise, I would say this is maybe a 7 or 8 out of 10. If I were to wear it, this would probably be a 4 or a 5. Just because it doesn't fit the type of scents I like or wear or like to wear. Let's get on to the next one. Number 1, Winnie the Pooh was really good. Definitely a great scent to start off with and super interesting. This next one is one of the ones that I'm really interested in actually wearing. This is The Little Mermaid. Which, if you can't see it right there, there you go. Should be a little bit better. I don't know. Sorry for looking stupid behind it. Also, just got a haircut. It's been a long time since I've had a professional haircut, since maybe last August. Because I didn't cut my hair before training and stuff like that. And then I went to training, didn't need a haircut for a long time. Then I started cutting my own hair, blah, 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 blah. It's been a while, almost a year. But now I found a new guy. He's decent. He's decent. Wouldn't say the best. But, I mean, he's young, so it's progress. All right, like I said, let's get on to Little Mermaid. Now, I say this is one of the ones I'm super interested in actually wearing because it is an oceanic, salty scent. Let me get the notes right here. The notes should pop up right now. This is pink champagne, lilac, sea salt, ocean, lemon zest, and seaweed. Which, I mean, I love lilac, sea salt, and oceanic, aquatic scents. That sounds really good. And then lemon zest, but not actual lemon, sounds really good. I really like a good candied lemon, though. Pink champagne, not sure what I should be getting from that. And seaweed, I would assume, is just another salty sort of green scent. So let's get into it. All right. I can already smell it, and wow, that's really good. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah, okay. All right. I already got an idea. So, if you've ever smelled Dolce & Gabbana's light blue summer vibes or light blue Capri and Love, or even the new EDP light blue, think of if Tom Ford made that. So, really elegant, high end ingredients meant to be as very, I guess, out there as possible while still being mainstream enough. You know, really strong, really playing into that ocean very hard. Like, it's not the Amalfi Coast, it's not Taormina or whatever it is, it's not Portofino, the Portofino coast. It's, 2 miles out. You know what I'm saying? This is the yacht. This is somebody on a yacht 2 miles out from the coast. This is that great scent, and the lemon is so good at coming through and just like being noticeable with that pink champagne, really leveling it up. And of course, the sea salt is a little bit there, but not too much. The seaweed is barely noticeable, but you can tell there's something different in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not even gonna do anything crazy. This is straight up a 10 out of 10. I mean, I would say it's a little bit more feminine than masculine, but there's not a person in the world that could not, with the right confidence and outfit, just put this on and have a great day. This is somebody who is a great time. This is a great time to be around. This is, your friend that's that's the life of the party. Not in like, oh, they're gonna party, drink. They're, everybody is so happy and elated whenever they come by. This is easily a top 10 scent of all time, probably. That's very contradicting. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time, I'll say that. Let's get on to the next one so we can disappoint ourselves from that thing. It sucks that they put that second or second to last, depending on the way you go around it. And if you're doing it random, I don't like you. But it's going to be hard to follow that up. So I feel really bad for the Mad Hatter, except I really used to love cognac and rum scents. So let's see how that goes. I shouldn't have told y'all. I should have kept it for the reveal. But like I said, geez, man, this is hard to grab. There we go. Pull that and tear. If you can't tell, this is perforated, so it makes it even easier to do this. So like I said, this is the Mad Hatter. Notes are as follows: cognac, rum, toffee, condensed milk, butter, leather, black tea, and saffron. Whenever you put condensed milk and butter in a fragrance, it makes it really it makes it sound very lactonic and smooth and heavy, especially paired with something like cognac, rum, and toffee. And then you also throw leather and saffron in there, with the only even slightly light thing being black tea. I can only imagine how this is going to go. I tend to really not like dark fragrances anymore, so I'm very intrigued and curious of what's going to happen here. Let me flip that around. I have no idea what we're going to get here. All right, I can already start to smell it a little bit. I've just been waving it around, just trying to dry it off, make sure it's all ready. And yeah, I mean, that toffee, that cognac is coming through. Oh, that's a very alcohol cognac. It's not just like, I know what it smells like. That's pretty photorealistic, I'll say that. It's very strong. The butter is not noticeable. The cognac is, of course. The toffee is. The condensed milk is there. Saffron is noticeable. Leather is somewhat noticeable, but I can't tell if there's black tea. That's very strong. I would not say I actually like this, but I can absolutely see a bunch of people liking this. Not mainstream liking this though. Like this is the type of scent that has its like cult-based following, like how what's it called? Jacquard Noir has its own special following of people that stuck with it forever. This is that type of scent, how like it has a clear, like it can have a following, but it's just not the following. So this it's kind of like if that the white guy from the Winnie the Pooh that was wearing leather and stuff and a bunch of rings just didn't brush his teeth and was a little bit greasy, that would be this. He's got his own sort of signature musk to him. He doesn't wear fragrances. It just happened. He just smells like that. That's what this would be. I'm going to move on to the next one. Scent-wise, I mean, 6 out of 10. Would I wear it wise? 0 out of 10. I would never wear that. I won't say never. Current me would not wear that. I didn't like that. Sorry. Let's get on to the next one, which is going to be... Give me a second. This is Cursed Apple next. Cursed Apple, I'm pretty sure is Snow White. Yes, Snow White. Okay. And notes are red apple, poison, which is just a bitter accord, rose, violet, lipstick, and wild berries. The things that really bring me in here are red apple, lipstick, and wild berries, because that just sounds like a very smooth, sort of sweet scent. And then you have something like violet in there, and it's like, okay, so it's a little bit florally, and then rose and bitter accord, and poison being a bitter accord. It's like I have no idea where it's gonna go. So let's try it. There we go. I can already start to smell it, and that lipstick is coming through very prominently. Ooh, whoa. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this smells like a slightly older woman. Not slightly. This smells like an older woman. That lipstick, it's like it's not a deep red, but it's almost like the purpley type of red. I mean, the purpley type of lipstick. Like you can see the scent a little bit. It's that slightly purpley wine red. That's weird. That's pretty cool. The red apple is a little bit noticeable. The berries are definitely more noticeable. It's hard to notice that bitter, poisonous accord over the violets, lipstick, and berries. And I don't get rose at all. This is it's like almost like there's like a layer, like a clear coat, and then under it is the fragrance. It's weird. It's like smells like it's farther away. Like it smells like I'm trying to smell it through something. I don't know. That is really nice. Overall scent wise, that is really nice. Would I wear this? Not a chance. Would I be pleased if somebody got in an elevator wearing this? Yes. Overall scent wise, 9 out of 10, maybe an 8, probably an 8. For me wise, another 0. If I were to picture somebody wearing this, it'd be some lady just got out of church and they're wearing a flowy dress and a big hat. Whoever you associate that with, it's this. Good. Not something I'd be wearing at all. You wouldn't catch me dead wearing that unless somebody just ran up and jumped me and put that on after I was dead. That'd suck. But yeah, you would not catch me personally putting that on my body. Body. Sorry. All right. This next one is very Christmassy. This is Hansel and Gretel. Sorry if it's not focusing. If you can't read it, that's your fault. Get glasses. All right. Here we go. There we go. All right. Notes are, let's read them out again. Gingerbread cookies, hot chocolate, rum, cinnamon, clove, tonka bean, and vanilla. Which, speaking of all that, I love Christmas. It's my second favorite holiday, but probably my favorite time of the year. I love Halloween the most. And it's my favorite movie main character. I really love Michael Myers and just the whole thing of Halloween. In fact, I was even Michael Myers this last Halloween. I was in character the entire time. Me and my wife went out trick-or-treating, which I know we're a little bit old for that. She went out trick-or-treating. Who was she? I don't even remember what character she was. But she went out trick-or-treating, and I just followed her around as Michael Myers. Just stood at every door, at every driveway, just waiting. You know, our street was packed. We had I guess for the area, we had the Halloween neighborhood. Oh my gosh. We couldn't even walk out of our driveway without it being packed. And I just stood at the end of every driveway. And kids would pass by and be scared and stuff like that. And it was great. Because then they'd be like, oh, it's not real, it's an animatronic, it's an animatronic. And you just slowly turn your head at them. It was so fun. Anyways, Hansel and Gretel. Oh, and rum. I love eggnog. Not the alcoholic kind. But I go through 8 cartons whenever Christmas comes around. 2 a week, to be specific. All right, let's do this. So, Hansel and Gretel. Okay. The rum is very noticeable. The gingerbread is very noticeable. Is there a clove in that? Did I read out clove? I did. Hey, that's great. Yeah. Rum, gingerbread, cinnamon, and clove are very noticeable. The vanilla is a little bit back there, but it's also very noticeable. Their boozes are very boozy. It's very real type of alcohol that they're adding in, which I tend to not like in a fragrance because I don't want to smell like I've been drinking all day. Of course, having the little bit of an addition is great, but actually smelling like I'm drunk is gross, if you know what I'm saying. This is a really good one. This is a great winter scent. I would say if you put a very vanilla heavy scent on and then put this on top of it, you might have one of the best winter scents of all time. So, Mischief Academy, if you are hearing this, first of all, send me the full bottles of all of these. That would be greatly appreciated, and I will get you as many videos as you need. Video on each of them, video on all of them together, video ranking them, this or that, discovery full bottle style, YouTube videos on all of them. You make your pick. You send me all these bottles, I'll get it done. But if you're watching this, add lots and lots and lots of vanilla to the reformulation whenever you decide to do it. Because I love the idea that you're going with. Or make just a vanilla version of this, even that. Because if you do that vanilla version, oh my gosh, dude. Because this smells like a winter spice Coke almost right now. So if you add in a crazy amount of vanilla, this would be the greatest winter fragrance of all time. Scent-wise, 8 out of 10 just because it's missing a lot of vanilla. Would I wear this? Also 8 out of 10. All right, down to our last 2. This next one is... Hold on, let me grab it because I hate how it's impossible to grab things off of desks whenever they're both flat. This next one is Pinocchio. Pinocchio. Sorry if it's hard to read. Again, get glasses, and if you're wearing glasses, go get a new prescription. All right, Pinocchio. Let's read out these notes, which are Palo Santo, Sandalwood, Peach, Saffron, Vetiver, Cedarwood. I'm really hoping to get Palo Santo, Sandalwood, Peach, and Cedarwood the very most. That would be the best way. With Sandalwood, then Peach, then Palo Santo, then Cedarwood as the order of how I want them, how like strong I want them to be, most to least. And it's not smelling like that already, just by waving it around. Also, if I just rubbed on the mic, that one I'm sorry for because I felt it hit my hand and it felt like I was petting a dog. Hey, that's pretty close. Yeah, okay, so first thing I'm getting is Cedarwood, then Peach, then Sandalwood, then the Palo Santo. At least that's what I think. But the Cedarwood and then Peach is definitely the most prominent. Vetiver is slightly noticeable. I don't remember what the other thing was. Let me check. I just checked. It's saffron. I don't notice it. Either that or I'm just not picking it up. I found it. Yeah, it's just a little bit back there. You just gotta like really zero in on it. You gotta be looking for it and know it's there to actually smell it. Because other than that, you're just gonna be like, oh, is that just another wood? You know what I'm saying? Is that just another floral? Is that just wood? I think overall this is really good. It could be like maybe 1.5 times stronger. But overall, pretty good. Definitely probably the most boring fragrance out of all of them so far. But Pinocchio's a boring movie. So, and it's a boring fairy tale. So if you like Pinocchio, I know why you really like Pinocchio. You're just hoping he lies behind you. Would I wear it on a boring day? Would I think other people would wear it? Boring people. Let's get to the last one. There's no announcement for this one. If you remember from the beginning of the video, you know the whole list. And this last one is the Jungle Book. Whatever. All right. Notes are forest foliage, fig, fruit, pear. It's up in the list wherever I put it. I'm gonna say mugwet, I think, amber, sandalwood, and cedarwood. I'm hoping to get fig, fruit, pear, and forest foliage mostly. I would assume forest foliage smells like greens, and obviously fig. If you don't know, fig is one of my favorite notes. Yeah, fig is one of my favorite notes. I don't know why. It's a very relaxing fruit scent, so it's really enjoyable to me. I custom made a fragrance and put fig in there, and then slowly, I just touched the mic again. I'm sorry, and slowly started learning that I really like fig. Ooh, that's a really good one. That's a really good one. Yeah, forest foliage, fig, and pear are clear. Pear more than fig. I don't know what mugwort is, so I can't tell you if it's there or not. That's a really good. That's a really good fruity green scent. If you've ever watched Total Drama Island, Izzy or Lizzie, whatever her name is, the girl that wears the green dress and has the ginger hair, this is something she would wear. So if that seems like you or your type of style, this is definitely your type of fragrance. I really like this. Ooh, I just dropped them all. Oops. Oops. Scent-wise, overall, 9 out of 10. And for me, high sevens, like a 7, 9. I'm not a very green wearing person, so I wouldn't give it the highest rating, but I definitely would wear it and enjoy the fruits in it and enjoy the greens in it as I smell it throughout the rest of the day. Well, that's going to be the entire video. I'll leave you with this little outro being, what can I say? I guess let's just say the normal. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe and turn notifications on. If you're not subscribed and you want to stay not subscribed, at least leave a like or a comment so this gets out to more people. Let's think. If you're not following me on TikTok, I recently started posting there again. And in the past 2 days, I've gone from 105 to 112, which I was originally all the way up at 112, but I unfollowed a bunch of people and started losing followers. But I caught it fast enough to where it's flat now, and I'm still gaining more and more. And starting to post consistently again so that I can, have an easier access way for brands to reach out to me. And of course, all of these videos that I post here get short formed onto TikTok so I can get more promotion there and, help push along the actual YouTube, which is going to make me more money in the long run since I don't like to do TikTok and it's just there to get more promotion off of it. Yeah, that's about it. See y'all next week or whenever the next video comes out. This video might even come out, same day as I made it, which I'm making this on a Wednesday, so I might post it tonight and make my other two videos and post them Monday and next Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So I can always have an extra video, be a video ahead or two ahead, whatever it is. But yeah, without, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see y'all next time.